Hi, welcome back to the channel, TrainStation2. Alright, the first competitions of Orient Express has started, and if you're wondering how to get coins, let me share with you. Unfortunately, I started about 12 hours late and we're bottom of that ranking chart. But very quickly, once I make my headway in terms of getting those tickets and passengers, and very quickly propel myself up to first. So I'm going to share with you how to do this mini event, Orient Express. By the way, this Orient Express, I believe, has replaced the Seaport event. If you're familiar with the Seaport event, it happens once or twice a year, and then it gives you the opportunity to get trains of the previous regions. So similarly, in the shop itself, you would see that actually those coins that you get from this event, you can get those previous region trains, be it from common all the way to legendary. So most likely, given the fact that it's a very short event itself, most probably you can get one legendary or around that. So I would invest about 30 gems into expanding this Orient or factory itself by one slot. I think that's about it. I'm not going to spend 110 gems as I normally would. Actually, spending 30 gems is really very painful for me because we'll be earning gem by watching videos. So in other words, I'll be watching 30 videos in order to get that factory upgraded. But again, I think it's a must at least to have additional one slot, because otherwise production will be really slow, be clawing itself. Okay, so now most important is you got to get that passenger and tickets to start off. Unfortunately, at the start of this itself, you're already being asked to deliver event items which you don't have. Those are going to focus on the one that I have, which is a non-event item. As a factory, you got to keep on doing. What you need to do is to make sure you have sufficient raw materials so that you can keep on doing those manufacturing of that event items. So you can see here there's a smoking pot as well as the magnifying glass. Raw materials required are really a combi of both. I think maybe I'll say steel, wood, and saw blades, and of course all this has become a sub-component in making those event items. Of course, if you find out more in terms of what makes up what, you can just take a look in terms of that manufacturing in the factory itself. Alright, so as we do not have any passenger right now, we can't add any passengers for departure, so we're just going to keep on doing, and I'm going to fast forward that a bit. Eventually we'll share you getting that passenger and ticket, but do not send your train out for departure unless you have 3 passengers already. Otherwise, it's a waste. Once you send out, you can't come back unless you have finished your whole journey towards the end. So it's really wasteful if you just send out with 1 passenger or 2. Make sure you have 3, and at the same time you need tickets to move in terms of one stop to another. Once I've gathered sufficient, I'll share with you very quickly in terms of how to have that train depart, and putting in those passengers as well. If you could find passengers from the rewards, and eventually if you're lucky and they are departing to the same destination, then I think you hit the jackpot. Imagine this, having 3 passengers all departing for, like, say Paris, then you'll be happy. But unfortunately for me, this departure going to 3 locations, but I'm quite happy already because the map, you can see here, will be going straight, and we're going to hit 2, Sofia and Paris. So where I have one each, but a win in Austria, probably we're going to do a final stop on that. Alright, so with that we collected 125, and of course with some coins collected earlier, we got 240. Of course, whatever you collect from this will be contributed. Those coins you collected from watching a video, clicking on those floating items in the event map, that doesn't count. Alright, so now I'm going to waste and move forward. I just got to make sure I have the sufficient items to make the small contract, which is a smoking pot, before we proceed further, because you do not waste opportunity, because once you move on from there, the small contract, for example, there's no heading back. Alright, so it's always moving forward. Alright, thank you for watching. Do like and subscribe. Goodbye.